Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a video that I'm really excited to share with you today. My little sister's birthday is coming up soon, and by the time I post this, obviously it will have passed because I don't want to spoil her birthday surprise, but I put together like a little starter nail kit because she's talked about how she wants to do her nails better and things like that in the past. So I thought, you know, why don't I just get everything for her to really get it going, and then hopefully she'll enjoy it. So I figured I would just show you piece by piece what I got for her newbie nail kit and see what you guys think. So I will pop the prices down below just in case I forget to say them. Keep in mind, some of this stuff I did not pay full price for. I'm putting like the actual full price, but until a couple of weeks ago, I worked at Ulta, so I got their discount. Some of this stuff I did get as like free gifts, particularly the Zoya stuff. And some of it was just stuff that I have extras of in my collection that I just threw in as like little extra stuff for her. So even though I have all this stuff and like I show you the worth, you know, I did get deals and discounts here and there. So please keep that in mind. So the first thing I did get was this little caboodle. It's like rose gold, I guess. It's got a little clear handle with glitter in it. And I figured I would put all the little stuff in here. It's got a mirror and it's got two little like trays that fold out, and then there's like a bigger compartment below. They have bigger caboodles. This is like a mini one. This was, I think, $13 at Ulta. And I just figure I'll show you everything individually, and then I will show you the little packed up box here. Up next is the Flower Beauty brand. It's a pro manicure kit. It has cuticle nippers, a metal cuticle pusher, and nail clippers. Now this is $15 at Ulta. I have the cuticle pusher. I like the metal cuticle pushers. I think that they're nicer to use than the orange sticks, because orange sticks you gotta like toss them out all the time. But I did write a little instruction booklet, which I will show you at the end, just explaining how to actually use cuticle nippers appropriately, because you don't want to cut like live flesh. And I also said that I never use nail clippers, but you know, everybody has their way of doing things, so that's just there if she needs it. Next, I got her the Orly Argan Oil Cuticle Drops, also $15 at Ulta. These are some of my favorite cuticle oil drops that I've ever gotten, and I just figured, I don't think she's really ever had a cuticle oil or anything like that, so I figured just a smaller dropper would be a nice way to start. Plus I think they feel really nice on the skin. They make your hands really soft. So I think these are, you know, a really good intro to nail oils. So I didn't buy her any acetone just because I have like several gallons of it. If she wants some, I can bottle some up for her and give it to her. But I did have this extra bottle of Zoya Remove Plus, and so I figured I would toss it in for her. This is $12 on the Zoya site, but like I said, this one I got for free from Zoya, just in one of their like crazy bundle deals at one point. And I think this is a really nice remover. It's really gentle on your hands, and I feel like it doesn't dry them out as much. So I think that she will like this. Up next, I have a couple things. It's kind of like a little bit of a kit. This is the Zoya Jelly Cure Repair Base and Rescue Serum. These are something I also got as like an add-on, but you can buy these from Zoya. The Rescue Base is $12 and the Rescue Serum is $20. And these are both 1/4 ounce, so they're not very big, and they are quite expensive, but I like to use their Rescue Serum and Repair Base when my nails are like peeling really bad or just really beat up. So I don't use them all the time. It's just kind of like an as needed basis. And I find that they work really well. And I've had mine the same size for over a year now, and I still have plenty left. So I figured she could probably start out with these because I'm sure her nails are not like in the best shape, and wait till they get a little bit better. And then she probably won't need these as frequently. Next, I got the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. This is $6.99 at Ulta. This is the first cuticle remover I ever used. I used up the whole bottle. I loved it. And then I ended up buying like a Red Cross. It's like a milkier, that sounds so gross, but it's like the consistency of water. It's super milky. And you get a ton for the money, but it is so messy. And this one is a gel. It's so much easier to use. So that's why I was like, let me get her this one. It's going to be way easier for her to learn how to use it. And I feel like it does the job really well. Let's see. I got her this OPI crystal nail file. This one's $12 at Ulta. There's plenty of crystal nail files out there. I just bought this one for accessibility's sake. I think she already has a couple of these, but you can never have too many. I've got them like on every surface of my home and work and everything. So one more wasn't going to kill her, and I felt like it kind of fit the theme of the gift. And I actually own this one as well, and I have it at my work desk, and I think it works really well. I always keep them in like the tubes they came in, or like, here's my Twinkled Tea one. I keep it in the flappy thing because I will drop and break these in like 4 seconds if I don't. So next I got her the Orly Bonder base coat. This is my favorite base coat. And I got her the mini, which is $5 on Orly's site, because I figured she's not going to go through base coat nearly as fast as someone like me will. I don't think she's going to paint her nails like 40 times a week, but also because I have this. So when she runs low, I can just refill her, because it's going to take a while for me to go through 8 ounces of base coat. And so I figured, why not share with her? I figured, you know, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So as far as top coat goes, I have 2 for her, just because I bought one for her, but then I had this other one that was untouched and unopened, and I thought she might want to try that as well. The first one is, of course, the Glistening Glow top coat. This is your guys' fault. I know her biggest issue with painting her nails, she's always said, is they don't dry fast enough. And so she wakes up and she has like blanket imprints in her nails. And I was like, this is going to fix that. So I got her this. And then because I got this one for free, I get a ton of Zoya stuff for free just from like ordering from them. And this is the Naked Manicure Ultra Glossy Seal. I got this for free, but I looked this up on their website. It is $17. What the heck? Honestly, the Glistening Glow is $6.99. I would buy that 3 times before I bought this. So, I mean, this is not a bad top coat. It works fine. The only problem is I have one. Actually, I have 2 of these. What the heck? So, I have 2 personally, and I don't know if you can tell, but this one is the one that I've used, and I top coated a red polish, and it instantly discolored the top coat. And this one is unused and it's perfectly clear. So I don't know, like I wait, you know, a few minutes before I top coat stuff too. So that was kind of annoying, especially for a $17 top coat. Holy crap. Luckily I didn't pay for either of these, so I guess I can't be too mad. But it is still a little bit wild. And then, of course, if those don't dry fast enough, well, we got the Ella and Mila Quick Dry Drops. These are $11.50 at Ulta. I know that there are cheaper alternatives. This is just the first one I tried that I really liked. And I figured giving her this to try out. And then if she runs out, she can let me know. And I will direct her to some of those like better alternatives. But this one smells really good. And I like the elephant. Now, of course, if you're going to give somebody a kit to paint their nails, you got to give them some nail polish, right? So I got her a couple of Essies. Now, Essie is not like, in my opinion, I don't think they're like the best nail polish, but I picked a couple colors that are colors that have been staples in my collection for a very long time. And because Essie has switched to the slightly wider brush, I think they will be a lot easier to use than back when I was buying them in the skinny brush. The first polish I bought her was Essie's Chin Chili. This one I got because I feel like it's a pretty neutral color. She can wear anywhere. I'm not sure as far as her job goes what she can and cannot wear. So I figured I'd get her a safe neutral color. Chin Chili is actually the only polish that I have ever entirely used up and rebought. So I felt like this was a safe one to buy. And then the other one This is one I actually talked about in another video about how it just didn't really like live up to the hype as far as the formula goes. But I do love the color, and I think that this will look good on her. So I just grabbed the second one. I think she already has nail polish, which is why I didn't buy like a ton of different colors, especially because I don't know what she can wear and what she would prefer to wear. So I just got her the two, and then she can kind of fill in that gap in the collection as she sees fit. Next is OPI's Nail Lacquer Thinner. This is $10 at Ulta. I'm sure, like I said, she probably has nail polish in her collection. I don't know how old it is, so I figured just to be safe, I'd get her a bottle of this. This stuff lasts forever. It is so nice. I've gone through, in about like 3 years of having mine, maybe half the bottle. So it lasts quite a long time, and it's just something nice to have on hand in case, you know, your nail polish gets thick. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the 4th video I've filmed today. My throat is starting to hurt, so I think I have to be done after this. The next thing that I got her was this little acetone cup. This was 16 cents on AliExpress. It's like the same one that, here's mine. I think they're like the exact same, it's just hers is clean because it's brand new. It just, the only downside is it takes a month to get to you because it's shipping from China, so it takes a little bit. But yeah, I just figured she's gonna need one of these. If she wants to clean up her edges or anything like that, and I'll show her how to do all that, but I got her this. And of course, with the acetone cup, you're gonna need a cleanup brush, so I got her the Maniology one. I have this exact same one. It's not bad. I like the Twinkled Tea one that I have a little bit more, but that one's so old and it's like falling apart after years and years and years of use. Actually, it's not even falling apart. It just got a little bit frayed. But this one, it's got kind of like a sharp cut edge. It's pretty easy to get around the cuticle. It has a cap. It's got these fun little crystals in it. So I figured she could get some use out of that. And of course, I got her a nail mat because this has been like one of the most indispensable tools in my collection. I bought her the Maniology one. I have one from Bliss Kiss, which I like. I just think that aesthetically, the Maniology one looks nicer. I'm not going to unfurl it because it has a rubber band on it and I'm allergic to rubber bands. So I don't want to have to like touch that and deal with that. But as you can see, it does have like some nail shapes here that you can practice some designs on. It's got like a ruler at the bottom so you can measure stuff out. And it's just like a really nice texture that if you spill anything on it, it's not going to stain on that or get on your table. So got her this mat. All right, and then we've just got a few little extras. These are things that I just had excess of in my collection that I'd probably, like, I'd get use out of, but I thought I would toss in. So the first is I have just a few orange wood sticks. I use these to either like clean up flooding for my cuticles. You can use them to push your cuticle back on this end. People use them for nail art, like as a dotting tool. So I figured this was like a little bit of a versatile thing. And I reused the same one for a while until it's like unusable. So even with just, I got 6, I dropped one. Even with just 6, they'll last a while. And if she needs more, I've got plenty. I threw some striping tape in there. I have 3 different colors. I have gold, rose gold, and silver. I feel like striping tape, you know, you never run out of it. And it's nice because you can either use it for decoration or you can use it as a like stencil for a straight line and then peel it off. So it's versatile in that way as well. But I figured I'd give her like kind of like the mixed metals because they go together. And these have never been used. They're still in their little package. This stuff is super cheap. I probably bought this on like AliExpress or something like that like years ago. And I just have tons and tons of striping tape. And then the last thing is just I put a little pot of just some fun glitters. It's got like star, moon, flower, heart, like all kinds of like fun iridescent shapes. And so she can use this however she wants or not. I just put one pot in there because I'm not sure how into glitter she is these days. But I figured I would throw it in there just for some fun little like nail art addition. And that was also already in my collection. And then the last thing, I had this like really great idea in my mind. I was gonna make a little flip book, or not a flip book, but just like a little like instruction booklet explaining each item and how it could be used and draw little pictures of the items. And I sat down and I made the book and I went to draw the pictures and I remembered I can't draw. So I made a boring little book. I put a sticker on the front and then I just kind of point by point just explained what each item is for or how to use it so that she is able to use it correctly. Not as exciting as I wanted it to be, but hopefully she likes the gift either way. So I'm probably gonna like organize it a little better, but I just want to show you guys that pretty much everything does fit into the caboodle. I don't know if you can see it without me like dumping it everywhere, but I took it all out of the packaging and it pretty much all seems to fit in there. Obviously the only things that don't would be like the nail mat and this big old bottle of Remove Plus, but I'm gonna probably just put everything into like a birthday bag and put some like crepe paper or whatever over the top. So I'll just put these in separately, no big deal. Now I did add up the cost of everything and it comes to around $200. So I don't want anybody to think like in order to get into this hobby, you have to spend 200 bucks off the bat. You know, that's really not the case. And like I said, I got a discount at Ulta, which is why I bought a lot of this stuff there, because I got the discount. And all of the Zoya stuff was free. You know, it came free with purchases I was already making. And the Zoya stuff equates to like $60 or $70 worth of that total. So you got to keep in mind, you know, I didn't spend $200 out of pocket to get all this stuff. And the other thing too is like I just wanted to splurge on a nice gift for my sister. And I was buying this over the course of many months. I'm the type of person who I'm buying Christmas gifts in April because I get really nervous about either not having enough money when the time comes or not being able to find the right thing. So I'm always planning for gifts well in advance. So yeah, like these are all different factors that go into it. You know, you can get into this hobby at any budget. You don't have to drop 200 bucks right off the bat. All you need is base coat, top coat, and a nail polish. And honestly, really, if you really don't have the budget for that, all you need is a nail polish. Get one of those Orly breathables. They're supposed to be like kind of an all-in-one, but yeah, this was just like a gift that I wanted to do for her, and I had fun putting it together, and I hope she enjoys it and is able to paint her nails the way she wants and all that. But yeah, let me know down below if you were to build a newbie kit for somebody in your life, what would you definitely put in that kit? What are like a couple items that you were like, no matter what, this one item, these two items have to be in this person's kit? Like for me, for my sister particularly, it was that Glisten and Glow Quick Dry Top Coat, because that has been her biggest complaint, is constantly having like imprints in her nails and it not drying fast enough. So that was kind of like the thing that kick-started all this. And I figured, well, if I buy her the top coat, I should buy her, you know, a couple other things to help make her nails nice too. And then it just kind of, as you saw, snowballed, and I'm really excited to give this to her. I hope she enjoys it. But yeah, anyways, that's it from me, guys. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.